Hello, this is Kelly. Been getting a ton of emails about, whether I'm still alive and whether I'm going to post anything on my garden, and the answer is yes. I've been pretty busy over the last year. We moved to Napa, California, and just been busy with life, and just getting everything going and starting over again in a new area, but we love it here. And I just wanted to give everyone an update on what I'm doing. So, in my garden, the flowers are, I just put in some flowers, marigolds, and then roses. These are, well, if you stand back, this rose, I've got 4 of these in barrels, one for every year. My wife and I have been married, and I buy her one and put it in a barrel every year. So I've got 4. We've been married 4 years, and so she likes it better than just the roses that just die. So these just come out every year. So this one's starting to bloom, and really big though. I mean, these things have really started to grow. And then more flowers. Get the lavender, and get the bees busy in the lavender. This thing really brings the bees in. They love this stuff. And then more flowers. And then another rose. You step back. Got lots of blooms coming out all over this one. And then this is her favorite. I'll come in close on this one. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. That one is. And then I got this one over here, which is going freaking crazy. So, and I put in some geraniums this year, a white one, which is my mother's favorite flower, and some more marigolds, and then a red one over here, geranium. And then I added some more flowers over here, right there. There's my shed where all my tools and stuff are. Some additions this year is I put in a Mexican lime tree, and put this one in February, and it's already got a little lime coming out right there and some blooms coming. So that's going to give us some limes that'll be really good in a margarita or a Corona. So looking forward to that. I also put in a orange tree, which is this guy right here, and this is a Washington Navel Orange, and it's been growing crazy. I put it in about the same time, a little before the lime, and then I put in a Lisbon Lemon tree, which is this guy right here, and as you can see, it's got lots of blooms. Well, not blooms, but there are lots of growth. It'll bloom later in the year. So anyway, there's that on those. Oh, just real quickly, everything I've done in my vegetable garden this year, I grew from seed. I didn't do a single thing. I didn't buy anything in as far as just seedlings or plants from the store. I just decided, the heck with it. I started in February and started growing seeds of everything I wanted to. Here's an idea of what I did. Here's, I have more of these, but here's extras that I grew more than what I needed, just so that if something died or didn't make it, I can still replant. So, but I'll start back here. This is the hot tub, and it kind of blocks the sun. So, last year I had all these overhanging trees, like there, that my tomatoes grew up into, and then up over here, and I cut them all back, so I'm getting lots of sun in the afternoon here. And so I put beans in. Put a little wire trellis here, and got beans in behind this, and it gets plenty of afternoon sun. There's my compost pile. Then I have cauliflower and broccoli right there. I only put one of each because I'm the only one in my family that likes it. Yeah, I had tons of it last year, and I just, no one would eat it except for me. And then I put this guy is a little round trellis that I have cantaloupes growing in. They've already started doing well. I transplanted them a few days back. New addition this year is artichokes. I put in an artichoke here. I grew it from a seed. Again, everything I've done grew from seed. And I put 2 of them in. They're spaced about 3.5 feet apart. These things get massive. And from what I understand, and they grew really well in this area. So what I understand is they could produce like 30 artichokes. And we love artichokes. Here's basil. Got those in the little containers. I'm going to end up putting more in, but a trick on basil is you plant. You can do the seeds and bring them up, but as you start harvesting and they get bigger, you might want to keep planting or keep planting those seeds. That way you always have something going on inside and out. So because we go through a lot of that. Here's all my tomato plants. Here's a couple of, and by the way, since I grew from seeds, I don't have any markers to put on these, but I'm gonna get some. These 2 are what they call garden monsters. Big, huge tomatoes. These are 2 beef steaks. Okay, and the rest, I think, I don't know, what I think these are called brandy wines. And I've never eaten them before, but I've eaten them before. I've never grown them before, so I wanted to try them. And then let's see, these are early girls. And then what's funny is the 2 smallest ones I've got are big boys, which kind of counterintuitive there. And then the last 4 are the cherry tomato variety. This first one's Aroma. I'm trying to remember what these 2 are. I know the last one's a Sweet 100. There's a Sweetie in there, and a jelly bean hybrid. Okay, and then very end over here, I put 4 sunflowers in. So I just planted them, so those haven't sprouted yet, but they'll come in soon. Get a little wild rose I got to cut out. It's coming in from my neighbor's yard. I ended up this year, I put in cucumbers right here, and they're all coming up very well, doing quite well. And then and of course I transplanted them. And then this is corn. I put corn in this year, sweet corn. So looking forward to having sweet corn. Roxy's sleeping, so I'm going to go here. These are all my strawberries that I planted last year, and they are going crazy. I mean, tons of blooms on everything. And I would go down there and show you all this stuff, but at the very end you'll get an idea of what's going on. See, I've got lots of that's going on throughout that. So looking forward to those coming in. This is I just put this in yesterday. This is zucchini, and another zucchini, and then a crooked neck yellow squash. Actually, there's 2 of them there, and then straight neck yellow squash. And then there are all my peppers. Got 14 pepper plants. We just go through peppers and we love them, so I decided to go ahead and go crazy with them. The first 4, actually, let's see, no, first 2 are green peppers called giant greens. The next 2 are California Wonders, which are, you can let them go and they can turn colors, but they're typically green. And then the next 4 are yellow bells. And then the next 4 are red bells. And the last 2 are jalapenos, which we go through. And then I put some okra at the end. I've got 6 okra plants at the end. That is what's going on. So I'm going to be adding some more things actually back in this area. Okay, I had barrels in there last year. I moved them around, planted roses in them. So just give you an idea what's going on, and I'm sorry I haven't been more diligent about posting, but like I say, life gets in the way sometimes. I'll give you a last little bit here, kind of a panoramic view of what's going on. Pretty excited about things starting to come in, so I'll keep you posted. I promise I will get back to you as soon as possible. So everybody have a great day. Take care.